Yo,
Yo,
It's your boy King Scrap.
Psycho Rico.
Dok Lou. Dok Lou. Got the Fu Manchu going on. You know what I'm saying? Shade off, all that beard, all that facial hair. 2020, new beginning, new America, new face. Dok Lou. I'll be Dok Lou this episode.
Actually, he's my new tag team partner,
episode.
y'all. He's my new tag team partner. Look at him. Rico is our manager, and we are going to be the tag team champs around here. Look at his face, y'all.
But this is a good wrestling look, though.
Right, it is a good wrestling look.
Yeah.
When I get ready to put that finishing move on him, I'm just going.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hit it with the bow.
And I am.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the WTF Now Podcast.
Well, this is Dok Lou and KSD. King Scrap the Dog. We coming for any challengers that want it. Booker T, Stevie Ray, we talking to you.
I watched the C-rated movie with Booker T in it. He was in prison. It actually was a good movie.
Oh, damn, I didn't even heard of it.
It actually was a good movie. It's about this, ex-con dude. He go to this town, and he stay in his house, and his house got crazy people running through it, and it was supposed to be the money Booker T was telling them about was stashed in the house, and he had to find it. But somehow the sheriff found it. It was like 4 different movies. It was a horror movie,
What?
a gangster movie, a people under the stairs movie, fucked up people in the town doing crazy shit to the people in their movie, the nosy neighbors that didn't know nothing, but you know damn well something was going on. All of that.
You said
the
4
movie's
movies, but
still
you
bomb.
went past 4.
Right.
So it was 5 different. It was 5 different movies in one, and it still bombed.
It bombed 5 times.
5 times.
With Booker T in
5
it.
times.
So it was 5
5
times.
times.
Booker T was in it. Look, I don't be making this stuff up, y'all. This is real life. But I got something serious to talk about, but we're gonna do that later on. And all jokes aside,
Okay. To go check out.
So we don't ever start the show off serious. So I'm gonna wait until we get serious for that one.
Well, actually, we it feels like we ain't recorded in so long that I was gonna start off the next episode that same way, serious, but I forgot about it all because I told you everything I deleted that I had saved to talk about the last episode.
Man, I do this all the time. I'm like, man, when we do the show, I'm going to talk about this and this and this. And then when we get to record, I'm like, I forgot.
Yeah, the show just goes its own way.
While we said it, what I'm saying, all jokes aside, everybody else, y'all see the numbers on the side. You need help with that. You're dealing with mental depression. You got bipolar disorder. Anything. If you're dealing with anything, you need to talk to somebody about suicide. Hit one of these numbers up. One of them will help you out. All jokes aside.
Right.
But
or you could just, or like Scrap was saying, or you can go to WTF Now Productions on the social media outlets and hit us up.
We'll respond.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a comment. You can hit us up on the individual pages. There is a group that I've started with my cousin a long time ago. We just, got it back going. It's Everybody Needs Somebody. And that group is people with all type of, I don't want to say issues, all type of, I'll use the Kanye word, superpowers. Come in there if you have any issues. There are hundreds of people in there for support. We ain't about that BS. It's not a dating app. We don't want you creeps getting in there trying to, prey on the weak in there. It's not what that's about. Everybody's in there for support. So, reach one, get a hold of one of us or come there. We will get you in the right direction you need to go, or if anything that we can provide ourselves, be it humor or be it a number or be it a website, anything that we do, y'all feel free to come talk to one of us.
Ask the question in the comments. You know, if we can't find the answer, we don't have the answer. We'll find a number for the answer.
Right.
Exactly. All jokes aside, hey, we have our own problems. You know, we all got them. And I just posted a couple days ago how I still, to this day, I'm 37 years old. I still don't talk about my problems with people, really. This podcast is an outlet for me to get a lot off my chest from time to time. So it's just getting comfortable enough to speak and get it out. And you find out when you do speak on it, you feel better. You know, it's like a relief off your chest. So don't be ashamed, people, whatever you need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, holler at one of us. You can holler at Psycho Rico, you can holler at Dok Lou, or you can holler at King Scrap. Hell, you can even holler at Jeff No Name, even though his name is Jeff. Right. I guess his middle name is No Name, you know. But shout out to Jeff No Name.
Jeff.
Hey, I'll just decide.
What are we gonna do with his team?
Speaking of jokes, and we talk about movies, have y'all seen the new movie with Michael Jai White on Netflix, Sudden Death?
No.
No.
You need to check it out.
I haven't seen a movie with him since I think it was Spawn. Wasn't he in Spawn?
You didn't see Black Dynamite?
You need to watch Black Dynamite.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh,
you need to watch that.
Okay.
Watch Black Dynamite. Do not, I repeat, do not watch Undercover Brother 2.
Oh, bro, I seen it.
Don't do that.
All right.
Watch Black Dynamite. And then don't watch nothing else after that.
All right, then.
No, but you need to watch Sudden Death if you want a good laugh.
Yeah.
Boy,
I'm going to check that out.
But fellas, what y'all been doing since the last time we recorded, man? Rico, I heard that you were attacked by cyber terrorists.
Yeah, man, they got me. They hacked the system. They tried to shut us down, but we had backups.
Yeah.
Accidental backups I didn't even know we had, but we had.
Doc, I heard the dump been on you. Then you fired back at him. It's coming soon. That you fired at the dump, but he came back with some more stuff. Yeah, the Trump's supposed to come on for the debate this episode. We're gonna see if he show up, if he has the balls, the audacity to even show his pale white skin face.
Yeah,
Fuck the dump.
But we ready.
Right.
It's gonna be, you know, like I said, it's gonna be a new America.
That's right.
We ain't about that bullshit over here, bro.
Yeah, it's like what them crazy people say. If Biden wins, we coming. If Trump wins, we coming. You know what? Fuck y'all. No matter what, we having a new America.
Exactly. So it don't matter who.
They got him, man. They got him. They cut him off.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
guys. The dump is coming for you. I have control of all of you videos. You didn't know? I can cut all you guys out.
Oh no!
It's coming.
It's so good, bro.
Oh,
I can only imagine. I can only guess.
Hold on. How do we fix this?
I can only guess.
Take support.
I can only imagine.
Bruh, did this dude just take over the video?
Yeah, because I'm in a different spot now. Rico
Rico at the bottom.
He just blocked Rico altogether.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
So I guess we're under attack, and he is showing up, I guess, sometime during this broadcast, this podcast.
Yeah, y'all got to pardon the interruption.
Yeah.
Don't come for us, ESPN. Don't come for us.
They're messing with this with your
Nah, what they gonna come for us for? They been stealing their whole
camera
career
again, Scrap.
They have.
They do that
Remember
cool
Oh, man.
Yeah. Come on, son. Shout out to Ed Lover.
Shout out, Ed Lover.
You know,
we know what they did.
They done jumped me twice. They done attacked Rico with the cyber warfares. Now they interfering during the podcast. After they took over the podcast, the puppets took over the podcast already.
Right?
So
And we
the
found
puppets
out
first.
that he is the puppet master.
You're right.
Saying, bro. I'm just saying, but we got a plan for that.
Well,
New America.
New America.
new.
Don't you want to live in a place where when you walk or visit somewhere, they look at you and be like, nope, they ain't about that bullshit.
Right.
New America.
Well, while we talk about New America and why we need a New America, I got a story for y'all right here. I'm gonna start off with this article right here.
Cheat day. Scrap.
Yeah, I gotta wait for a while. As you see, I had no beard today. I went to my doctor last week, and blood pressure is doing good. I got the phone call that I missed because but all I heard was, yeah, cholesterol, so go on a low carb diet. Cholesterol? What? So I'm on my low carb.
Getting old. That sounds like old people stuff.
Cholesterol hanging up.
But so I can drink, on a low carb diet, tequila, vodka, whiskey, no flavored shit. Just stay away from the beer. There's low carb beers, but I'm trying to cut the beer out altogether. One step at a time.
He said, for health reasons, I'm only getting drunk on liquor.
Yeah,
now on.
liquor. I got my life together.
I'm not gonna let that beer kill me. Straight liquor.
But charges have been brought against two former Maine police officers who allegedly attacked and killed several porcupines with the batons. Did you hear the key words though that I said, people?
What?
Charges have been brought against two former Maine police officers who allegedly attacked and killed several porcupines with their batons.
Okay.
The alleged attacks of porcupines was first mentioned when another cop reported the two officers to the department superiors in August. Now, it was later revealed that an estimate 11 porcupines had been killed between Addison Cox and Michael Rollerson.
There's too much to unpack here.
I'm not even going to carry on with this full story because the fact of charges were brought against and another officer snitched. But when you kill a person of color, you don't get charged. Don't nobody snitched in the department. Breonna Taylor's murderers have walked free. I still don't trust these murderers in Milwaukee, walking into a prison until I see that they're going to prison, but because some porcupines were killed. Porcupines.
And it's
11 of them.
So absurd. You have to laugh at it. I mean, I'm not making light of nothing that's been going on, but you're right. These porcupines got more justice than anybody.
A door and porcupines have more rights than us.
People than a human.
Than us. Them dogs that Michael Vick killed mattered more.
Yeah.
Right.
Than a human life. Because Michael Vick went to jail for dogs being, and it was cruel, and people that love dogs and I can't believe you're saying this, Scrap. Hey, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm just saying. I can't remember his name. He played for the Rams. He was drunk driving and killed somebody. He got less time than Michael Vick did.
What was that guy? Jeff said his name in the sports show last time too.
I can't remember. It was like in '99. And then after he got out, he got in the car drinking and driving again. The kid from Texas that came from a rich family that killed 4 people got less time than Michael Vick did. So an animal life is more important than a human being. But then one of them dogs go bite the shit out your ass.
Not to be a dick, but animal life is more important than certain human beings.
You're right about that, Rico.
Yeah, that is
Because
true.
if you are a certain type of human being with a certain type of monetary value set to you, you get justice.
Yeah.
Or their version of justice.
Yeah. That's why it's New America.
What the hell did these porcupines do, bro?
I know, right? Like,
Did they jump them? Because we never got their story.
They were jaywalking. Jaywalking.
Yeah, but they
they were charged with gang activity.
They were armed, man. They were armed. The cops was fearing for their lives. They're like, drop your weapon. And Porcupine was like, I can't, man. I can't drop my weapon.
But that is 11 porcupines with all of them got pin needles on their back, G.
But get this,
could have been very serious.
It says these porcupines were in their natural habitat, causing no harm.
Oh, so they went in their hood.
They was minding their business.
Right?
Chill.
Bro. Damn, poor porcupines got to be sitting around on the fucking on the log, and them I'll be like 5-0, man, 5-0.
And then they got a picture of one of the porcupines on here. Can y'all see that?
Oh man.
Oh, bro, then they weren't even big. They was little bitty dudes, bro. You know what, Johnson?
And then the police chief released a statement on Facebook about it and everything, the allegations and charges. But here we get police chiefs don't want to say nothing.
What can he say, bro?
Chief. See, like I hide these idiots. You see, these damn fools.
Why we speak? Oh, Rico, why you speaking of idiots? You remember the two crackers in St. Louis that pointed the guns at the people when it was protesting and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, them dummies got indicted, weapon charges. I hope y'all ass go to jail, but I know you're not. But I hope you.
You know, they were guests of honor at the fucking Trump rally, wasn't they?
Of course they was.
Or the
pieces of shit too.
The GNC.
I know I ain't had no articles because some of these articles is what I talked about last week. But this one here isn't. And this is, remember I texted you guys and I said I'm getting in trouble this next episode.
Yeah.
Yep, here it come.
Woo!
Sit back for this.
Jenny Mai, I think it is, recently opened up her plans to play more of a submissive role in her relationship, or should I say her upcoming marriage to Jeezy. Jenny explained that she understands that the idea of being submissive has negative, thoughts, but she added that her view on being submissive isn't about being lower than your spouse. She stated, I want to submit to my man. When I hear this definition, submitting has a negative situation, it means that you are less important. You are lower than that person you are submitting to. It actually can be like, reference as somebody who works lower than you, and that's not what I'm referring to here. She added, I'm a very dominant woman. I own my own business. I lead my own teams. I play my own manager, my own publicist, my own lawyer. When I didn't have money to have those people, so I make the decisions in my life. When I come home, I like the idea that my man leads us. The real co-host went on to state it's trying, leading all the time in my life, and that she's glad Jeezy will make decisions on her behalf for the both of them. Some people on social media agree with her, while others stated that both partners should submit to one another. You can hear Jenny's full argument here. Time for me to get in trouble. This segment is called What the Fuck Scrap. Beep, 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 beep. Spoiler alert, probably a new podcast coming from me.
Damn, you break it up already? Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
No, we ain't breaking up. We ain't breaking up, baby.
See this, Rico?
We ain't breaking up, baby.
Right.
He
already going solo.
You remember the Migos all put out solo projects, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna be about 30 minutes long, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, baby. Hey, remember the 5 Heartbeats, baby? You know what I'm saying?
Flash.
Flash
scrap. That's
But
what
no. Women.
Uh-oh.
Women out there, and mainly my black queens, my sisters, because I know this is the one that really had a problem with this. There's nothing wrong being submissive to your man. See, you have it misconstrued that you think that if I'm submissive to my man, that means he tells me what to do, when to do it. I wait on him hand and foot, do whatever he says and tells me to do. No, motherfucker. If that's in your mind, you're probably being abused.
He coming hard, man.
What she just said is she has her own businesses. She leads her own team. She has her own money, but she likes coming home to a man that can speak and lead for the both of them, which means that she wants a man that's supposed to do what he's supposed to do. This whole independent woman thing that came about, that brought about, because y'all, and it's not y'all fault because y'all didn't have no rights, just like we did. And y'all got y'all rights, but y'all took it as we want our rights and we gonna break away and the hell with what you say. We ain't cooking and cleaning and raising the kids no more. No, you shouldn't. It's for both people to work on both parts. But your man's supposed to lead both of y'all. The man is the man of the household. It's his part of his job to lead. And if he's not leading his family, he a bitch ass nigga or a bitch ass cracker. And we can go on. He's supposed to lead. Now he's making decisions for y'all, but you know what? That don't mean that he just go, "Hey, we doing this here. You shut up and that's whatever." No, y'all communicate together because y'all a team. That's your king and you his queen. You you talk together. You come up with strategies together. But you know what? Who is supposed to be your rock? Because guess what? Because you play your part. You play your position because you're supposed to. Because behind every successful man, I don't care what race, is supposed to be a strong queen behind him. No matter, and I ain't talking about just black. I'm black, white, whatever. That's the way it should be. The man leads the family. He's the head of the household, but you right behind him strong. You handling your business. Now, once again, if he telling you what to do and this how it's going to be and everything else, and you taking it, get help, please. Call one of these. Matter of fact, we might have to put the abuse hotline up for all jokes aside too, because things ain't going right in your relationship. Now, for the ones that said they understood what she said, I salute y'all because you know what it's about. You're supposed to be submissive to your man. But guess what? He's supposed to be submissive to you too. He's supposed to be there for you too. Come rub your feet, rub your back, baby. You good? You straight? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Even if they stink, Doc, you know what you do? You get a pot of hot water with some soap in there, let her soak her feet and everything else. Get the lotion, you know, with the nice, you know, scented lotion and stuff, rub them, you know, get their funk out. Because guess what? We come home with funky feet too. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I wash my sheet.
You know. But you know, that's what I had to say.
All right.
In your moment,
This was my segment and my rant on what the fuck, Scrap.
All right.
Kid,
Let's analyze what the fuck.
Rico, let's break down this book.
For the ladies.
Break it down because there might be some people dealing with Ike Turners out here.
There's a lot of people that might get their feathers ruffled after that, but they didn't listen. You want to go? You go ahead, Rico. Go first.
I don't know because it sounded like you're like you have to submit, but don't submit because you're equal. So it's a partnership. I think basically what all it is you know, submit itself is not a bad word.
No, it's I'm gonna rub my man's feet.
But you know,
I'm gonna rub his bath water. I'm not gonna belittle him.
If you go to a job and you work for somebody and you have a manager above you, you submit. You submit to your chain of command. I mean, in our life at different times we have to submit. Yeah, I think a woman is just as capable of leading a family as a man or whatever. I'm not. That's my opinion. I don't think.
Yeah, Rico. Yeah, they are. But if they are, your man is kind of.
Yeah, but didn't we talk in an earlier episode about how we put this we pigeonhole and put men into this box?
Yes, we do. But that's and the box of. We was talking about the box of men feeling weak and they can't cry and all that. You can cry and lead your family, because if your woman understands you, you can talk to your woman, and you can still lead.
He mad at the house. He better not be crying around this motherfucker.
Doc, right. You was on you trying to jump on the roof for 15 years straight to make the Jordans feel. You don't count in that situation right there.
You better not even own a towel in the house.
Right. But like I said, I think either it don't matter, and like you got all kinds of different dynamics now. You got 2 women running a household, 2 men running a household. It
is chaos.
Never mind.
It's chaos.
Right. I mean,
you're right, Rico. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
But there's also what Scrap is saying is there's also a natural. It's a natural order. I mean, it's.
Hold on, Doc. I gotta cut you. I can't hold this one back. Rico, you're right about the 2 males households, but which one of them more dominant? That's what I guarantee you. One of them dominated.
Right. I mean, but what I'm saying is, as long as people are happy, I don't say I should impose on them. That there's got to be a certain way. If you're gonna submit. If you're not gonna submit, don't submit.
Yeah, right. but if you look at it, how was it supposed to be before they started coming up with that? And a lot of it was because the ones who were submitting, they weren't submitting right. Just because you submit don't mean you ain't a strong female. Ain't nothing wrong with put it like this. You've been at work. Say your wife, your spouse doesn't work, and you're at work 14, 15 hours a day. And you come home every day, say for 6 months, and she ain't not once cooked or cleaned or ran bath water for you or anything. How would you feel? Now, say you have someone that does, and she does it for you, and she don't do it every day. You're gonna feel more appreciated from that versus not. And it works both ways. Fellas, if your woman's at work, or even if she ain't work, take time out to do it for her. Send her some flowers just because. Not because it's Valentine's Day or her birthday. Do it just because it's fucking Wednesday. Other Wednesday, I'm gonna send my girl some flowers.
Fucking Wednesday. That's a thing.
You know what I'm saying? That was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a record of that. You can go ask him about King Scrap around here. You know what I'm saying? I would send flowers. I would deliver a cake
Wednesday.
And put in a cake. Just because it's Wednesday, or just because it's Tuesday. It ain't had to be a special day. And you know who else was just like me that I found out later on? My pops. So it's in my bloodline. But Doc, we cut you off when what you was finna say. You probably said military type shit anyway.
Nah, I was I'm all in. I'm all in. As a matter of fact, I need to do some of this shit you talking about. Buy some goddamn flowers just because.
Yes, just because. And you
get goddamn, but
I promise, if you go get some flowers just because, you gonna feel more appreciated. Well, she's gonna feel more appreciated than she would on Valentine's Day or her birthday or anything. Because it's just, he did it for no reason at all because he cared, he loves me. He did it.
You got to be careful though, Lou. It all depends on the woman. Sometimes you show up with flowers or something just because she can be like, "What did you do? Why you bringing me this shit? Don't give me this just because shit. Well, what did you do?"
Well, if you have those problems, you just have a record going against you.
You
got a lot of dirt on your books.
You got a record.
Not necessarily, because people bring baggage. They bring baggage. They
baggages of dirt. All your bags ain't dirt in them.
Right. check this out. So if somebody is done wrong by somebody else, they will project that onto you.
Yeah, that's true. But guess what? Then that means they got baggage because they bringing up what happened to him. They bringing dirty deeds from Pootie Tang.
I have come from a long record of being attracted to crazy. Lou can testify. I have been attracted to crazy.
Oh.
And you try to do something nice, and sometimes they're like, they judging you from somebody else who did them wrong.
Hey, well, you know what? That is true because I worked at one of my old dishwashers. He went through that with his old lady. They worked together. He go take the trash out through the basement, and so who you messing with downstairs in the basement? I'm like, what?
Wow.
He taking the trash out.
What we all at work though?
It was Jake from State Farm.
They ain't even married, and she would tell people they married.
Yeah. Yeah, he had some real. He had to do some reevaluate. he ain't stuck.
Well, they ain't together right now. I ain't gonna say his name, but I called him about 2 weeks ago because I was trying to, he do music, so I was trying to see, he wanted to send some music. We get him on, and she called back, and I thought it was him playing at first, and it was her. She's like, "Oh, well, we're not together because he cheated on me, so I kicked him out." Safe to say, he finally got tired of being accused of cheating. Got his stuff together. Man. Well, I don't even know if he's really cheating because he could have been broke up with her and she just in her mind said he was cheating.
Right. But man, that's crazy. I suffer from inflicting emotion, man. I'm just, I'm a good dude. I'm just emotionless. And I have times where...
You know why you emotionless.
I have times where I do, but it ain't enough, man. It's not good enough, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be, but I'm working on that. And,
That's the other thing, too. If we're looking at relationships dissecting that. Sometimes you can do everything right and do things just because, and you're still the one that's not appreciated.
Yeah, I've been there before.
I know that. And for one, it's called marriage. That's a whole other story for me for what the fuck now, Strap, and I ain't going to that rant right now.
Yep. I've been there before, but it's like I have a survival mode mentality up here sometimes. And it gets in the way of the affectionate part. Being affectionate and just doing shit out the blue. Now I'm a do some shit out the blue type guy, but it may not be romantic. Doing shit out the blue for me is, going somewhere and jumping out of the plane or jumping off a goddamn cliff or zip lining or some stupid shit.
Right.
But that's not spur of the moment stuff for her. So I'm going to
I don't think she want to do that.
More spur of the moment.
You never know.
Unless you got G.I. Jane.
Rico don't do nothing. Don't do nothing with spur of the moment because it sounds like something very sleazy and terrible and disgusting. So we're not going to even go there.
This segment was brought to you by Spur of the Moment.
Spore
of the moment.
Also
Spore
by
of the moment.
Dr. Dew Diet. And the new bottled water. Bro.
We're not even going that direction. Unless we get some subscribers, then hey, if y'all get some subscribers, y'all save us for a terrible
terrible relationship advice.
Hold on. And let me say this right now. Why you just said subscribers? I challenge anybody watching this right now that's listening, comment. All that comment, I'm going to pick somebody randomly. Lunch on me. King Scrap.
Lunch is on him. Y'all heard him right. I might just leave a comment just to get the lunch.
He already said we can't do it.
Or disqualified automatically. If you work for this show, you have rights, ownerships, work, any part affiliated with this show, you are disqualified. They shall run it all down.
Work for the show.
We qualify for everything I just said.
You got to come to the fire pit with your boy, fam. Yeah, so But yeah, I'm going to work. I have got to do some serious work there, fam. And I'm not, and I'm finally at a point where I can say that. That's what fucks relationships up, man. I'm everything but that spur of the moment, teddy bear guy. I don't know where the fuck it went. I used to be teddy bear guy, laying between the titties, watch TV, hug, cuddle, hey, come sit in my lap, I don't do none of that shit no more.
I think
I got to find the teddy bear, man. I got to find.
You are getting old as dirt after Rico. So
I think that might be part of it, because it's as we're getting older, we're getting mellower and getting to that point where we don't give a fuck about what nobody says. We don't, we don't care what nobody thinks of us. What you think of me is none of my business, or whatever. The danger of that is like, you're like, I'm cool with who I am. Everybody should be happy with who I am, and we forget.
Hold on. But you know what though? The sad part is y'all two old bastards is older than me, and I feel like that any damn way. I tell her all the time, even if she mad, she talking about me. I don't care who you tell. I don't give a fuck. Anybody pay? They don't pay my bills.
That's the downside though.
No, none of that. So I've never been one to worry about what somebody else thought about me.
Right. But see, you come off like that to the person that you love or that loves you, it don't feel good. Because I'm mad at you. And you're like, you be mad. Be mad. When you calm down, we'll talk. Well, they want you to just acknowledge that they're mad.
I'm guilty there sometimes too.
I have been told I'm too calm. I've been told I don't get jealous enough. Because my thing was like, well, why would I be jealous? I trust you.
You're mad. Oh, you trust me? Don't you trust me? I want you to trust me.
It's your body, your choice. So I don't have no control over you, so I can't control what you do. It's your decision to make or what you
right. People well, don't you worry about this or worry about that. Worrying don't change nothing. Why waste the energy worrying about shit?
You know what? I wish that we had a female for that part too, though, to see what do they want. Like, because it's really like, I don't want you to chase me, but I want you to chase me.
Well, everybody's got different love languages, man.
Right.
Don't say that word, because somebody else, I ain't gonna say who, but I always talk about some damn love language shit. And I'd be like, your love language shit is some bullshit.
No, man, that's some real shit.
No, it's real.
It's real, but then when you try to go with their love language, it don't matter. It's like, this is what you say you like, but you really don't.
But people change.
I don't know.
Too.
I get told. I get told I'm alcoholic, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
The turnoff is I drink because they don't drink, and
well, yeah, that might not work. Like I used to drink. I used to be a big drinker.
Me too, Rico. I used to drink.
Now that I'm sober, I can't be in a relationship with a big drinker.
Because it'll make you want to drink.
No, it's just no fun to me. I don't care.
There's hours of confusion.
So it's no temptation for you there.
No.
What I'm saying it ain't because you overcame all that.
It's just that I'm not on that level anymore. I don't find it enjoyable. I don't find it like when you're not on the same, when you're drinking and somebody else is drinking, you're on that same level. You can communicate all day and all night. Yeah. But when you're sober and somebody gets to the fuck up,
you drunk, motherfucker. I ain't know
I know.
Rico, I still remember when you took your last hit of the bottle and poured the rest down the drain.
Right.
I think that was right before I got on Facebook. I was proud of you. And guess what? I still ain't made it to that point yet.
Well, nobody else has to. I had to do it or I was gonna die.
I took, but this is the thing for me. Like, you know what? We weren't supposed to. Well, this is like all jokes aside, really, and jokes still at the same time. But me, honestly, Doc know me. Doc been around me long enough to know I drink like I should have been stopped drinking. Like I tell people, I've been I could also say a stone cold alcoholic since 2019. I stopped smoking. Like, so when I smoked, I didn't drink as much. I drunk, but I didn't drink as much. When I stopped smoking, I started drinking more. I have an addictive mind state. Like, I remember I was in high school, when I went to the hospital for my first panic attack. I think it was my panic attack that I went, because I went to the hospital at 18, and that's the first time I had a panic attack off some weed. And it was basically from anxiety that I was dealing with anyway, from mental health. But my teacher was like, it's a good thing that you're not on drugs because you're OD, because I have a high tolerance. And Doc knows when I drink, like, I can go by a handle. I drink down to that whole handle by myself in straight shots. So for me, I should have been drowning. I'm scared to see what my liver looks like. It's a blessing that I'm still here.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because the way I drink. So I understand, my spouse, because she went through things personally with liquor. So she's never had a drink in her life. But it's like me, and a lot of my mental health is I can't smoke like I want. I smoke the hemp flower every now and then. I don't even smoke like I used to with the flower, but it's not me drinking to get away, but I'm getting away.
When I was at the height of my drinking, I was spending about $5,000 a month on alcohol.
Oh yeah, you had me beat. I ain't spending nowhere near. Don't got that 5,000. I know how to go find some reasonable shit that had me feeling good.
Yeah,
What were you drinking? Ace of Spades?
No, I was going. I would get off work and go to the bar, close the bar down.
Then you going to bars? No,
then
I'm
go
going
down.
To
then go to the bar. Then go downtown.
No,
Now I spent $2,000 a month at my buddy's bar, which was across the street from my house, and then I was spending shit all over town drinking.
No, see, Rico, you should have known me back then, because I could have showed you how to get fucked up on a way less budget.
Oh, I could have got. I did get fucked up by cheap ass shit at home.
No, I ain't talking about cheap shit. You could have drunk good shit at a cheaper price. The bars tax even more.
Oh yeah.
So even this nasty ass shit right here, because it's nasty. But see, me, like, if I told y'all what happened to me for my week, so I have this and I have a spare bottle stashed away. But, and like I said, remember I said earlier, people, this is me, my therapy.
Right.
I talk more, so this is I'm with my brothers. I'm talking about the words of healers.
Sick.
I would have finished that bottle, especially not drinking beer. That whole bottle would have been gone in the day.
Oh yeah. I drank a fifth a night.
Yeah.
Plus beer, plus miscellaneous shots.
Yeah.
And then Lou and I used to drink the rest of our label under the table and then drive home.
Lou was trying to drink with me. That's why he got that picture on Facebook right now. I got some more. Him and Blitz.
We would drink till like freaking 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes till the sun come up. It was, you remember the we supposed to be driving back to Shreveport. No. But since we can't drive, too drunk to drive,
the crazy thing is, for me, it's like, it's a lot of times, I thank God I'm blessed, because I'm like, I should have been went. Drinking and driving, even going around the corner, like, how the fuck did I make it? When I was in Shreveport on Pines Road going to Taco Bell, like, how the fuck did I just make it?
Now, a lot of people.
I'm hungry, though. I need something to eat.
Will claim they're not alcoholics. If you ever got in your car and made the decision to drive while you were drinking, you're an alcoholic, because you put yourself and your drinking ahead of the safety of everybody around you.
Facts. And the number one thing is, I can make it. I'm good. You put your seatbelt on. You feel like you drive the speed limit. You doing all the things. It don't matter. It might not even be your fault, though. Somebody can hit you.
Oh man, I used to get scary drunk. Like, wake up in the driveway, car still running. Wake up, but I got home. Don't know how, where I was. They'd be like, "Oh man," And then you're like, "Man, I gotta quit doing this shit. I could have killed somebody." And fucking the next day, you out.
Do it again. You do it again. You know what I'm saying? And these is facts. You know what I'm saying? We just be honest, people. We live our truths. We ain't hide nothing. We telling you our stories. That's what we do in this podcast. You know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, that's why we can tell y'all all jokes aside.
Yeah, I used to get blackout drunk all the time, man. Don't know what the hell I did. I had a lot of fun. People be like, man, you were doing this, you were doing that bullshit, and like, hear the pictures.
You know what though? But this is the thing for me, bro. I used to stay getting drunk. I didn't start blacking out and waking up and not remembering stuff till I moved out here and got with somebody who used to talk about how they would get blacked out. They would black out and everything else not remember. I'm like, what? I ain't never. And that shit started happening to me. I think he got passed on to me because it gets to the point, man, I get told that I'm sleepwalking and everything else. Like, you remember what you did? No.
What gets really bad is you get to a point where you're fucked up, but you've been drinking for so hard for so many years that people can't tell you that fucked up.
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying?
When you're sober, they think you got a problem.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you today? Fucking asshole.
Right.
You had a drink, motherfucker.
But no, really, like I can honestly say that a part of me, I'm gonna say, I don't want to stop drinking. I want to slack up the amount that I drink. You know what I'm saying? If I could be a social drinker that I'm off work, I'm gonna have me a few drinks and that's it. But nah, I'm off work, drink, sleep. And if I'm off work, wake up, we drinking. And I mean me, Damien, Scrap a Dunn, King Scrap.
See, my rules when I was drinking was I would never ever drink alone unless I was by myself.
Hey, Kevin. My rule was I got the bottle right there. As long as the liquor store open,
also, a lot of
closed.
You got it. You know, I used to set a rule for myself sometimes that I had shit to do the next day. That when I went out, I would only have one drink at a time.
Yeah, one drink at a time.
One drink at a time was.
Gotta be responsible. Just one at a time.
This was one drink at a time. Drink, another one. Drink, another one. Like I literally, Doc, you remember when we both wasn't working?
Yeah, that was
oil fit. All I had to do was wake up, drink.
Wake up, drink.
Go to sleep, wake up, drink. Like for a good minutes.
And it was the bullshit too because it's like I got laid off first.
Yeah, and I follow right behind.
Like 4 days later,
right behind you.
It's like, man, God.
Hey man, it just got me.
It got me fast.
And this is the time when that oil spill, it was that fire in the Gulf happened.
Yeah.
And it affected the unemployment in Louisiana bad. So we was waiting for a month. Like I got fired in I think July. It was July because I went to Florida right after I got fired.
He got fired, went on vacation.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna make the vacation because I was working, but since I got fired, well, you might as well go.
Might as well.
Right?
You know what? I might be wrong though. It might not because I got fired back-to-back years, the same month, 2 years in a row. So it might have been the following year, but I remember, and I think it was the following year. I don't think it was that year. I think it was the year after I went to Florida. Yeah, it was the year after. But when I got, and that oil spill happened, me and Doc both was waiting for our unemployment checks to come through. It was taking forever. And when he got his, like I had a eviction notice on my door. I had to go to court. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it was Doc or my aunt, because both of them sent me money to pay my rent during this time. But I remember Doc, like as soon as Doc got his money, here you go. He gave me the money to pay my rent. And then I finally I got fired in July. I didn't get my unemployment till November.
Yeah, because I had to wait like damn near.
You got yours like September.
But it was like what, 4 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4 months. 4 months. When we finally got our check, bro, we was balling.
And you know what's even messed up though, Doc? I don't know if you remember this. While we were waiting for this money, we did that show with the dude in the club over there in Stony Hill. We were supposed to split the money. We sold a whole club out. Bliss had already moved. He was up north.
I remember
With
it.
your punk ass. I can't wait to get on the podcast talking about you. But we was back up north, and we sold the whole club out. Liquor, they was buying everything. Recipe, Spitfire. Spitfire came like, y'all really did this? He was scared to come in, man. My boy was scared to come in. He was shocked, but he was proud at the same time. This motherfucker, the dude that was running it, was like, yeah, man, it's so much, man. We're gonna count the money. I gotta hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. Excuse me. He ran off with the money. Called the next day trying to see what's up. Ain't get no answer. I think his name was Jared, I think. I'm not for sure. But he ran off with the money, Rico. When I say me and Doc was go get a couple grand out their place.
Yeah.
You couldn't even walk, like you bumping into people. It was
we packed it out.
We put that show together for their place. I think it was Kid Mia, something like that. I can't remember the name of it, man.
It was something like that.
But I can't remember who all we got to perform that night.
Man, we had some rock bands.
I think Rhyme, you might have been there. I'm not for sure.
Moose,
Moose
was there, I think.
It was packed, but dude ran off with the money for real. Like
for real, bro. That was
this was the time when we did. And if I would have seen him during that time, I'd be in prison because I would kill him. I ain't gonna lie. He would have had to die.
We was in survival mode, bro. He pulled that fuck shit, bro. We was like, all right, we see this motherfucker.
We was going through like some real life ish.
Man, I remember that shit.
We made the money. We looking like, we finna get paid, man. You see all this money we had? And we had drink tickets. I used up all my drinking tickets. We used other people's drink tickets.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he ran off with the money.
It happens, man.
You only run off with the money when you done made some money.
Right.
Right. You don't run off with your
dollar bill shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was a learning experience, man. But
and I put a show together last year here in town. It was one of the biggest shows anybody put together here. And some of the people it cost me $1,800 just to rent the venue. And then the venue got greedy. We would have made more money if they hadn't got greedy because I had already got food trucks to be there, but they wanted to sell their own food there, and shit like that.
All the pot.
Right. So by the time it was all said and done, I was like, fuck y'all, we could have made more money. I ain't never work with you guys again.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you can get too greedy.
Yeah, and that's the problem. A lot of people do get too greedy, and it backfires on them. And not only did they run off with the money, they ran off and stopped and making even more money they could have made by being too greedy.
It's like I had already set it up. It was BYOB. Bring your own cooler. You'll pay like a cooler fee.
Right.
But then they also was trying to sell alcohol.
Right. It's like, I'm not buying nothing from your bar. I got a cooler.
Yeah. Right. So who paid for that shit? It ain't coming out of my fucking pocket.
That was your idea.
Yeah.
BYOB was on the ticket. That was your idea to open your bar. So that's your L. Yeah, man.
Worst deal I ever did, man. Worst deal I ever did. You know how much money I made on that show? I worked on that show for a month putting it together. That show went from noon to 2 a.m. People coming in and out all day long. I did make a profit. I made $7.
Wow. Gee. $7.
I was gonna jump and say $5
for the printouts, bro.
But yeah, but what in the hole? I didn't lose money.
Did you see what he said though, Doc? He said from noon to 2 a.m. Rico put on Woodstock, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Well, you got it. That's just how I am, man. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it big.
Oh, we know.
We
know. That's how we end up with spaceships floating around in videos. Dark City is sitting up,
Yeah, bro. But yeah, man. Yeah, what I was finna tell y'all earlier in the show. Me and Yolanda, we was out on airline, and y'all both know how airline drive is.
Right.
Yes.
Right there in front of the Payless and the Otinis right there. Man. Yeah, where you turn in to go in man.
Traffic.
So we were headed to Shreve City. But you know how airline drive traffic is. Now, it was this old lady in a wheelchair trying to get up on the curve, but the battery was dead. So she kept rolling back in the street.
Oh.
We in the car going the opposite way. We going south on airline. They going north. Do you know these? And I'm gonna talk about some people real quick.
Give it to him.
You know these motherfuckers wouldn't get out their car to push her up on the curb. It's motherfuckers in their car behind her blowing their goddamn horn, bro.
Bruh, if that had been my grandma when I found them, I would have went to jail.
Blowing their horn and then driving around her. Right? So we parked in the middle. Fuck you motherfuckers. We parked in the middle. We both got out, left our car in the middle. Fuck with it if you want to. Yolanda, first we got her out the street. And then Yolanda asked her where she was going. She was going across the street to where Second and Charles and all that shit. Well, y'all know it used to be Old Navy and the bookstore and shit.
Oh, man.
She was going to that shopping center. But she was across the street on the subway side. That part of the airline, the shopping center before you get to the mall, right there. Would nobody get out? Would nobody fucking stop? Would nobody get out? Motherfuckers just in the car behind her, blowing like she in a fucking car. And they see her rolling up and coming back down this little fucking hill, right? So we left our car, we pushed her out, and Yolanda got across the street, and we both got in our car and left, but, you know, it pissed us off. It's like, what? And I'm looking at people like, y'all motherfuckers couldn't do this shit? Now that they see us do it, now everybody has a sympathetic heart. Oh, my God. You guys are so wonderful. Shut the fuck up. We don't want none of that. Because all you motherfuckers was sitting, and it's hot, bro. It's hot.
Yeah.
And you motherfuckers sitting in your goddamn air-conditioned ass cars while this person trying to, you know what I'm saying? She thanked us and blessed us, bro. We found her, the ball for her motion control came off. She was distraught, stressed out. You know what I'm saying? People, it could have been a bad situation. All motherfuckers had to do is get out and help her, bro.
But you know what, though? That's why y'all gonna get y'all blessings and them bastards not.
Bro, I'm just saying, where
that was some bullshit.
The fuck are you people's minds are when you can't use your common sense? Get out them fucking phones and shit. Use your common sense. Why would you sit in your car behind somebody in a wheelchair in the middle of the street and blow your horn? Like that's gonna help her get up the damn curb. I could have snatched that woman out of her fucking car, but I know I done went to jail because I live in Bossier.
Right.
So I, you know, so
you go.
Y'all are some fucking. This goes out to everybody that was in their car airline drive that day. Y'all some motherfucking cheapskate. I can't even speak. I'm so mad at you motherfuckers. Y'all are some terrible, stinking ass motherfuckers for not getting out of your car and helping that lady.
And I second that.
And you see though, because that shit hurt my heart. First of all, for the old lady who terrorized by these cars honking at her, she think she's gonna get hit. And secondly,
and then they driving around her
because
the other lane.
Because
messed up.
They infringed upon your peace. You know, we try to live that peaceful life.
I got out of the military in 96. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of the hero shit. I can't be the only, me and her can't be the only motherfuckers that have a heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard. People think it's, you know, like, you know, I talk all this spiritualism and hippy dippy peace and love and all that.
Me too.
And people think it's so easy. Like it's so easy just to be peaceful minded and love minded and all that, but stuff like this happens, and it just sets you right back.
Yep.
It makes you worldly, and you try not to be that person.
Right.
But man, I mean, we was like, what the fuck is this world coming to? We talked about it like our whole way to Shreve City. We was like, you know what? It's a terrible, especially now with COVID and everybody wear your mask. Be safe. Don't fucking sneeze on me.
Rico just sneezed on.
Well, what the fuck? Dude, man, that's all, bro. Man, I'm just saying, y'all, man, people got to get it together, bro. We still have to take care of each other.
Right.
People don't realize that, though.
You lead by example. You did the right thing. You made your little piece of the world a little bit better. That's all we can do.
Right. And I don't even want no motherfucking kudos for this shit.
Right.
Because I don't give a fuck. I'm egoless to I'm avoid, gratification.
Right.
I'm not about that. Fuck all that. Y'all can have that. You know what I'm saying? Just pay it forward. That's all I ask. If you want me to feel a certain type of way, then just fucking pay it forward. If it's not, it took us 2 to 5 minutes to get her across the street in Airline Drive, fucked up ass 3 o'clock traffic. 2 minutes. It took us less time to get out the street than it did for the motherfuckers blowing their horns for her to get out the fucking street. That's what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's what drives me.
Hip hop parade. Oh, hey, oh.
But I'm all right though.
Yeah, that's why we hip hop parade.
I was trying to remember what hip hop artists. But you can post that on the motherfucking page, bro. Let's start some because people like controversy. So let's post that on the page. It's a picture of me and it's a picture of this hip hop artist. I ain't gonna say, but y'all
put it. I'm gonna put it. Yes.
Yeah. And y'all leave it in the comments. Okay.
Shit.
Y'all leave it in the comments.
Hey man, what y'all? All right. I know it's all right.
We're having some technical difficulties over here, man.
Give me them damn headphones.
I gotta get me one of them cool screens that when they cut out my feed, it looked like
oh
no,
you go right on cue.
Oh, you messed up now, man, because Lou hot.
I'm already charged up for this.
Yeah, you're charged up because you know you're gonna lose, buddy, to the dump.
The only way I can lose to somebody named Dump, if you vote,
you know
what
what
are
I
you
say.
finding in the
You
dump?
know what I say that
Trash.
you and your people lie.
What you mean, your people?
What do you mean,
People.
people?
Stand down and be ready, people. We don't need a new America. We have America right here. This is the greatest country in the world, where a person like me can pay $5 in taxes in the last 20 years.
Well, congratulations, Mr. Duck, for your achievement over the dumbass people that vote for you.
Hey. Stupid is a stupid does.
And that's why.
Stupid is a stupid does, Dok Lou. If they vote for me, don't get mad they didn't vote for you. Stupid is a stupid does. And I take all the stupid because stupid does and stupid is and stupid was. It's Dok, baby.
The reason why I'm laughing is because it is a joke for me.
You know.
Oxygen
Let's get on with the blah, 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 blah.
I feel like you were even making my case for me. You're going to win the election for me just by being who you are.
I've already won the election, Dok Lou. Do you know how many people I'm going to buy?
59%.
The fact that your last name
Did you
is
not
Dok.
see what I did? I think like I had corona because I didn't want to go to another debate. Oh wait, that was my brother.
That was probably your brother. But the fact that your last name is dump, a verb, actually, you should take your advice and dump running for re-election.
Well. Let's start the debate.
Dump.
Can we start the debate? Hey, man down there at the bottom. If you want to stay here
Your
in
name
my
is
world,
dump. You're always at the bottom.
start this.
You're always at the bottom.
Oh, yes, I'm always at the bottom.
And we ain't about that bullshit over here. So if you ain't about the bullshit, come on over.
Well. What we say about the bullshit over here is, if it's bullshit, I'm going to sell the shit. You know, dump 2020.
And there you have it, America. So what do you want, America? Do you want somebody that's going to sell you some dump?
Or you want somebody that can do this right here?
Or do you want somebody that can liberate you?
And he's muted. Hey, Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Vote for Dok 2020. I run things. My puppets are around. Dok Lou doesn't have a chance. Vote for old America, not new America. Bruh.
And just like that.
We gotta get rid of this dude here. You know when them puppets trip me?
Like this
George, you just had.
You can't see them coming, man.
With your foot, fam.
I stand up out the chair and they trip me.
No, you have issues with your foot, man.
They just don't care.
Bastards, bro.
Oh my God.
Psycho Rico even had the audacity to call me about doing an ad. He's running as an independent.
Oh, wow.
Dear Dok Lou, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say. What the fuck? That's off me at 60. Sign the no.
So bitch. It's so bitch.
I can't believe he said that nursery rhyme at. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing because he might interrupt all this again.
I denied him. He tried to join my campaign, and I told him that I didn't need his type of services on my campain. So he's
trying
mad
to spy on you anyway, man.
Probably, but he's mad about it, and there were rumblings as he was getting escorted out of my campaign office by my security that that he was going to take down me and Dok. I don't even know what's going on with that, but he's supposed to have his own liberation front or something or other, but I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But he's upset that I wouldn't put him on my campaign or some shit like that. He told me to watch my back. That's what he told me. And Dok too.
Well, speaking of people upset, did you see Ice Cube? People upset with Ice Cube right now?
Yeah, I watched that last night.
No, what's going on?
So he basically, a Trump staffer congratulated him on helping them with his platinum plan he came out with. And people got an outrage for it. And Cube said that he talked to Biden and Trump's people about the plan with both of them. And the Democrats basically like, we'll do it later. And Trump, he tried to do anything to win. Oh, we're gonna run with this now. And people are mad and saying he supported Trump and everything else. And Q was like, hey, I never said that I was supporting anybody. I'm supporting who's going to come out with a plan for Black America. And I just seen tonight that he was supposed to be on CNN, and they canceled him and banned him. Well, she said he's been banned for months from CNN, but they canceled his interview he was supposed to have tonight on there, and he's still banned. And for me, like, I don't trust Trump, but honestly, anybody that could come with a plan to get that dummy to support people that actually need support, I'm with, even though I don't believe he'll actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in war, it comes a time where you have to sit at the table with your enemy. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what it is. But at the same time, Trump ain't finna do nothing. Trump won't even denounce racism. You know what I'm saying? Denounce the Klan, none of that. Trump trying to do whatever he can to get the votes he needs.
Right.
To stay. And you seen the dumb people, the Proud Boys, the dumb boys, the 59% talking about if Trump doesn't win, it's going to be a civil war. Newsflash. You know those minorities that you talk about have guns too. This ain't the 16, 17, 18, early 1900s. This 2020. And it ain't gotta be us. One of them young boys will come up and smoke you. So don't think that it's gonna be all peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? With all that. I mean, let's be real.
You know, I was talking to somebody the other day about these guys all on the internet acting big and bad with their camo. Most of them never even been in the service. Most of them have never been in a fight in their entire life.
Remember 2 weeks ago what I said? Dirty camouflage.
Right. But they never even been in a fight. The only experience they got with their guns is going to the range and shooting at cans and shit like that.
Right.
You know, it's like that Proud Boy shot himself in the groin the other week or whatever.
Yeah.
He Plexico burst himself?
He Plaxicoed himself, G.
Yeah.
Now, I also think
that
Plaxico Burrs had this cut, too. You might have to look it up. I know it ain't
right
just
about that.
rich.
You right about that.
I know it's so. Just run them. Hey, look, if y'all leave in the comments, man. Y'all leave a comment, and I promise you, we will run this joke as long as we can. I will continue to wear the Fu Man shoe for as long as you can insult, embarrass, or degrade me with pictures of anybody or any celebrity with this same type cut. Hashtag Fu Dok Lou. And just let it rip. We of course my co-hosts are going to start it off. If they didn't, I would be upset with them. This, you know, because no one's safe. I expect anything that's bad, I expect it from my co-host first. That's respect. That's how we respect each other,
right?
By how much effort and creativity we put into putting each other down. That's right. Respect for us. No one else understands that. Just us three. Just let it be, y'all. But just and enjoy it. Just enjoy us destroying each other. You know, we're doing it for entertainment, but we also doing it to get under each other's skin. But it's all in good fun. You know? It's entertainment for y'all. You know,
that's how we show we care.
Yeah. Right. If they didn't do it, then I wouldn't even rock with them because they don't care about me. They didn't even say nothing about the Fu Manchu.
No, not at all.
It took, you know what I'm saying? But I knew my buddy Scrap was gonna come through.
Yeah,
Rico got something for me later. Probably it's gonna be a whole action movie. Never know Rico, but I'm waiting on it, and I'm gonna do it my damn self.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If you had a little bit, you had a little bit longer and then had your braid in the back, you had your Samuel Jackson going on.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I got the dreads, but, you know, I still got hair a little bit at the top. If they were bald, then we'd really have something going on.
I feel like I'm watching Jackie Brown right now.
As a matter of fact, I think I would call this episode Kung Fu with Dok Lou.
Kung Fu with Dok Lou, and I'm going to keep
with the new American flag.
I'm gonna keep this shave, and I'm gonna review old kung fu movies and shit.
No, review
Play
Jackie
with me.
Review
Play
Jackie
with
Brown.
me, New America. Don't play with me. We ain't about that bullshit over here, bro. Y'all see. All right, y'all find out.
Yeah, see.
Kung Fu with Dok Lou. I'll chop shit out you. Your ass.
Well, before we get up out of here,
We got to do one of the
final
freeze
thoughts?
frames.
Thumbnail.
Anything I want to say before we get up out of here? You know, your final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Well, my final thought for the day is people should be more caring of people in need.
Right.
Because what you have going on is not more important than the needs of somebody that's underprivileged or not as capable of you. So take 2 minutes out of your stinking ass life and help someone. And the shit of life that you live in might sprout a rose. That's my thought of the day. Rico?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon and be like, yeah, just in between episodes, if our 20 subscribers, just go out and do one nice thing for somebody every week. Think of all the good we could put out there. And, you don't have to spend money or nothing. Just something nice, like push an old lady out the fucking street. Just one. That's all I ask. One good deed a week. You could do it every day. Just be nice to people.
For me, I would say yes. Go help the old lady, because if it was my grandma and I popped up on the scene, I'm going to jail because I'm gonna beat the shit or shoot the shit. Damn, should I say shoot the shit?
It makes you that mad,
Do
bro.
something nice for other people, and also, all jokes aside, if you're dealing with mental health, do something nice for yourself. Like get some help, reach out, get help, talk,
Right.
call. If you can't talk to nobody talk to somebody you don't know. We here. You see our
Right.
ways to reach out to us right there.
Look at his chin. Don't I look safe?
Yo, it's your boy King Scrap.
Psycho Rico.
You already know what it is. Dok Lou. Don't play with me.
We'll catch y'all next week, people. We out.
Oh, you got a foot massager running right now?
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing when I'm editing. I'm like, sound like an aquarium or some shit, man.